What is good, YouTube? We are back at it again. It's Key versus the Stars, and we are on to the next episode of this Mike Tyson Baddest Man on the Planet series. This is going to be the end, so I will be giving you my thought of this documentary at the very end and what I think about Mike Tyson's career. But let's get right into part 4. Let's go.
It's over. It's over.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
The aura of invincibility was gone.
Done.
Tyson's demons
over with.
had finally caught up to him.
Does it seem like a dream?
Yeah, pretty much like a blur.
And suddenly, Mike Tyson, perceived as this giant monolith, has been reduced to being another heavyweight champion who got defeated.
You have seen a piece of sporting history, the like of which there has perhaps never been in a boxing ring before.
Ridiculous.
Mike
He shouldn't have
Tyson's reign is
lost.
over. I can't
The
believe it.
defeat sent shockwaves around the world.
James Buster Douglas is the undisputed heavyweight champ of the world. Buster Douglas, the new heavyweight champion.
Mike Tyson, who has often bragged that no man alive could beat him, refused to be interviewed after the fight.
Just one of the
Then
things,
he
I was
refused to
sleeping
be
and I got my
fucking
ass whipped. And it doesn't change me. I'm no different, no less of a person, anything.
Tyson was motivated again to reclaim his lost prize.
Tyson's reign of terror over the heavyweight division lasted 3 years and 3 months.
But as he entered what should have been his prime,
So at the peak of your career,
Exactly.
you were convicted and sent to prison for rape, which you write that you did not do.
Her name is Desiree Washington, an 18-year-old college freshman.
Another beauty pageant contestant quoted you as saying, he's got a lot of money and he's dumb. You saw what Robin Givens got out of him.
He's someone that he has so much money, he's always throwing it around. I might as well get a piece of it. You know, that's how people looked at it.
Wow.
Serving a 6-year term at the Indiana Youth Center, Tyson
6
was back in the
years?
setting he knew all too well.
Everything his adopted father, Cus D'Amato, had tried to prevent had come true under the...
Yo, I did not know he went to prison for 6 fucking years, bro. At what, like 23? He went to prison for 6 years? What? I'm not saying if he did do it or if he didn't do it. I did not know Mike Tyson went to prison for 6 years, fam.
tutelage of Don King.
And they destroyed the greatest fighter I've ever seen.
You have to understand, me being behind prison is going to be a lot different than the average person being behind prison.
Hey guys, come on, shut up.
Sorry, champ. It was Jerry.
The debt is paid. The prison term over. 3 years ago tomorrow, Mike Tyson entered an Indiana penitentiary.
Okay.
Tyson went straight into
So he
training,
did 3
and the
years.
fights came back.
Yes, Tyson is back, and with him comes the attention and excitement that only a superstar can generate.
Tyson came back with a vengeance against Peter McNeely.
As the former champion makes his final preparations in private, you wonder if he has rekindled that burning rage that made him once nearly invincible. Now, if the former champion is to climb the mountain one more time, that journey must begin tonight in impressive fashion.
Tonight, making his return to the ring, introducing the one, the only, Mike Tyson.
Through all the upheaval, Tyson remained the sport's most famous and infamous figure and its biggest box office draw.
The intensity. He wants to get this fight over as soon as possible. He wants to be impressive. He wants to be destructive.
Cus D'Amato once told him your greatest asset can become your greatest weakness. And McNeely, as advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson.
And got his ass knocked out. Boom.
Seconds into the first round.
Calm down, buddy. You gonna get your ass whooped soon. Come on, McNeely. Fight. Oh. McNeely.
McNeely's hurt this time, Steve. He's very hurt. He can barely stand up. In this fight, he's got about 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that'll be about it for you,
The
brother.
convict was still a draw. His very first fight after release won him $25 million.
Hey, I don't like the fact that you just said the convict was still a draw. Don't call that man no convict, man. That's disrespectful. You don't. Okay, first of all, anybody who been in jail, been in prison, anything like that, addressing them as a convict, I feel like is disrespectful to that person. They are still a human being. People make mistakes. People do bad things. I'm not saying what Mike did was okay. I'm not saying that it was, I don't know if he really did it. If he did do it, that's crazy that he did that. If he didn't, that's crazy that he went to prison for it. I am not making no judgment on what he actually did. I am making a judgment on the fact that you should not address a human being as a convict. That's all.
Spending and substance abuse worsen.
Mike Tyson is departing.
Tyson went out of the gym, was alone and isolated.
How much money do you think you spent on drugs? I mean, you're an incredibly wealthy man.
I don't know. I spent enough.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. There was a lion in the front yard, loose.
Wow.
He was on the steps like this with a heavyweight belt.
What? What?
What? How come nobody wants to get out the car and play with my cat?
You and him coming over your house in a limousine, and you had was it a lion or a tiger?
Tiger. You must have thought it was a lion, but yeah, the tiger.
This is a crazy picture. You in your underwear with a tiger on a chain.
What made you think you could get a tiger? Like, how did that even happen?
Pet tigers, bro. He wrestled with them.
I still didn't have peace. I still had that old darkness from back before. So I become this addict now. I always drank my whole life, never stopped drinking.
His boxing skills had faded slightly.
And Tyson continues to miss. And missing again, and missing again.
Put it, pivot, swing around on your opponent's side.
And down goes Baddest.
What makes me successful is my ego, my desire, my self-hate, and the fact that I want to be up more than people want me to be down.
Tonight in his first title fight since losing the undisputed world heavyweight title to James Buster Douglas, February of 1990.
After a series of quick knockouts, Mike Tyson would take aim at recapturing the heavyweight title.
Combination uppercut by Tyson. Tyson laid it on.
I didn't even know who this nigga was. The way he got whooped, he was a world champion?
In a blink, Mike Tyson had retaken the heavyweight belt.
New WBC heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
He battled Bruce Seldon for the WBA title.
A very loose-looking Bruce Seldon, a very serious-looking Mike Tyson.
He had now unified the titles again.
And Tyson with a left hook, and Seldon is down on his stomach. Oh, forget it. He's wobbly. You can always punch, and that's
Come on, Bruce.
It's over in the first round.
I unified the championship again when I beat Bruce Seldon. I fought him and beat him in a one-round knockout. And I had 2 belts on my waist. After being out of prison, out of 11 months, coming out of prison with 2 belts on my waist. I really thought I was somebody special then, because no one's ever done that, not even Muhammad Ali. And then, once again, I let everything go away, and I believed I was God. I believed I was great. I didn't believe I had to train for them. I thought everybody was afraid of me.
Finally, after many impediments and obstacles being put in both their path,
Only one belt remained to become undisputed once more. This time, he would have to face
We
Evander
saw this
Holyfield.
already, fam.
Holyfield kept headbutting him over and over again. The ref didn't do anything about it.
And
Yeah, he
no
did
one
headbutt
warned
the
him, no one
fuck out of
took any points for him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise, and this guy keeps butting me, trying to cut me and get me stopped on cut. I gotta retaliate.
So Tyson got really dazed and confused, and finally he just snapped and bit his ear off.
What happened here?
He got bit, I think.
I kept on saying, I want to get him back.
Wow.
I want to get him back.
Evander Holyfield, look out! He's pushed right here above us by Tyson.
He got bit in the ear.
Oh my goodness, he's got a bloody right ear. Holyfield bit by a dirty Mike Tyson.
So we go back in, then all of a sudden, you bit this here.
Mike Tyson has bit Evander Holyfield for the second time, and it is all out.
Let's fight then.
Mike Tyson will fight again, and you'll pay to see him. But this time, you're going to pay twice as much.
His tasteless performance against Evander Holyfield spawned headlines like Reality Bites, Paper Chew, and Irresponsible.
To say when the budding occurred, and I thought I might lose because of a severely of a cut above my eye, I just snapped.
You know, we have never seen the Mike Tyson Bowl that was here before he went to prison. Since he came out, we have not seen that Mike Tyson.
After a 2-year layoff, Mike Tyson's ban was lifted, and he was allowed to return.
18 months after being disqualified for biting the ears of Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson comes back.
Knocks a nigga out.
That's all it took. One shot, he may not get up.
Then, he called out Lennox Lewis.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been.
Oh, everybody know this.
Lennox is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
My fast is impregnable.
There's
no ferocious. I want to eat
children. Praise be to Allah.
Though he still had a puncher's chance.
That's been in like 5
he
rap
was a
songs,
shell
bro.
of his former self.
So
Got
the man
them
who
shits
once
put
was
on him.
the youngest heavyweight champion in history now will try to regain the title at the advanced age of 35.
The fight wasn't Tyson's last, but symbolically, it was. Kid Dynamite was never coming back.
Yeah.
So now it's just chaos and cocaine and women and then eventually the wheels fall off.
I was madly in love with Customato. It became, he broke me down and rebuilt me back up, and I became totally loyal to him.
My over-under was 90 seconds. Mike Tyson literally exploded into our living room.
When he was being trained by Customato, he was living the total existence of a man hell-bent on becoming the world champion.
Remember from the side,
Exactly.
you can let that punch go at the
Stewart has stated categorically that he knows he needs to keep throwing punches to try to keep Tyson occupied. If he stops throwing, he'll be dead. This could be quick.
I was afraid of a 30-second soundbite.
This fight is over.
Boxing is the theater of the unexpected. In many ways, that sentiment perfectly describes Mike Tyson, forged under the tutelage of the great Customato.
Mike permits himself to be pushed around. He is one person in the ring and a completely different person when we go out.
A theater of the unexpected.
Scared of the real man. I'll you till you love me.
By the looks of this guy, this is not consensual sex we're talking about.
Kevin told us this guy's going to be champion as long as he wants to be champion, and it's obvious he wants to continue being champion.
Heavyweight champion of the world.
What will people remember about Mike Tyson 50 years from now?
50 years? I don't know, that most destructive, ferocious fighting machine that God ever created.
This was all skin folk ain't kin folk, bro. This young black man had these group of Caucasians who was like, yo, you can be great. We gonna help you be great. We gonna do this together as a team. And what they do, they did it. They succeeded. And what happened? Timelines just didn't match. That's all there was. These men were older. He was young. What happens when older and younger people aren't the same? Older people pass away. So what did he do? He like, yo, I'm gonna go to my people. Yo, the people who I leaned on, they gone. I don't necessarily trust other people that look like them. Let me go find some people who look like me. And every single one of them that they documented on here took advantage of him. If you want to say the girl from the beauty pageant really didn't, like, if her story is true, then you can take her right of it. You know, he should have went to jail for what he did to her, if that's what actually happened. Robin Givens took advantage of him. Fucking Don King took advantage of him. The trainer people took advantage of him. Fucking even Bobby Brown took advantage of him. All the girls that they was talking about, he just gave out money. He just did it. All those people took advantage of this man. And they led him, I can't say led him because he a grown man. He should be able to determine what he gonna do with his own life, right? That's true. But, like, fam, you need help. And if the help that you offering me is all negative stuff, it ain't nothing that's going to actually help me in the end, then you are a burden to me. And that's all he had with him was burdens. And that's crazy to me. I'm hurt. I'm upset because every other one of these boxers, we actually got to see them reach their potential. Maybe they wasn't great enough. Maybe they had some hindrance in their path. But for Mike Tyson's career to essentially be 6 years, fam. It is 6 years. Him going up in the ranks to the point where he became the world title holder, to going to jail, and then a brief stint in between that where he fought for a couple, and then it was it. I'm upset, fam. Like, I did not know all that. Like, I don't know Mike Tyson's life story. Like, this thing broke it down in a way where you completely understand it. But I'm hurt. I'm offended, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Did y'all know all this about Mike Tyson's life? Were y'all aware that y'all know his career was this tumultuous or whatever you want to call it? Was this fucked up? Y'all let me know down in the comments, man. It's been Keith versus the Stars. I'm hot. I'm upset right now. And we out. Peace, man.